everyone, my name is Kendra with Ray Yoga, and today we have a twisting yoga class. So we'll be focusing on a lot of twists and energizing our bodies. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. Friends, let's start in our child's pose. So either allow the knees to be as wide as your mat, big toes touch out behind you, and then you settle the sit bones back, or you can have the inner thighs together and settle the sit bones back. Find the option that feels best for you. Arms can lengthen forward. Forehead either rests on the floor or on a block if you have one, or a pillow or a blanket. Allow the eyes to close or the gaze to be soft. Giving ourselves a moment to draw our attention into our bodies, onto our mats. Giving this moment our full attention. Take a nice deep, full inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Nice big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Grounding deeply into the hands. Inhale, carry yourself back up onto the hands and knees. Take the knees to hip width apart, palms stacked underneath the shoulders, knees stacked underneath the hips. Inhale. Exhale, move the hips towards the right. Take the gaze, look it over the left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, move the hips towards the left. Gaze looks over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite way. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Go back and forth a couple times. Follow your breath. Pausing at center. Take the knees a little bit wider than hip width apart. Right hand comes closer towards the middle of your mat. As you inhale, open up the left arm towards the ceiling, twisting in the spine. Exhale, take the left arm underneath the right, moving the left fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, open up. Exhale, back down, left arm underneath the right. Inhale, open up the chest, left arm goes up towards the ceiling, twisting. Exhale, left arm underneath the right, move the left fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Good, ground the left hand back onto the floor. Take the left hand closer towards the middle of your mat. Inhale, open up the chest, right arm goes up towards the ceiling. So as we're doing this, allow the arm to be the extension of your spine, twisting. Exhale, right arm threads underneath the left, moving the right fingertips towards the left side of your mat. Keep grounding into that left hand. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling, open up the chest. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Inhale, right arm opens up. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Good. Ground the right hand onto the mat. tuck your toes. Knees are hip width apart. Grounding into the fingers. Feel all 10 fingers grounding on the mat. Draw the navel slightly in. Feel the palms grounding into the floor. Allow the shoulder blades to broaden. Gaze looking down towards the mat, back of the neck nice and long. As you exhale, lift the knees a couple inches off of the mat. Feel the core engage. Hips level. Couple breaths here. Exhale, pike your hips. Come into your first downward dog. So when you get there, you can pedal the feet if that feels nice, releasing one heel and lifting the other, going back and forth. And now pausing with the feet if you're pedaling the feet. Allow the sit bones to move up towards the ceiling. Spine is nice and long. There's space in between the arms and the ears. Keep grounding deeply into the hands, especially the pointer finger and the thumb. Knees are slightly bent or legs are straight. If the legs are straight, make sure that your spine is still in a nice long position. Inhale fully. Exhale through the mouth. Take the right hand and place it onto the outside of the left thigh, knee, calf, or ankle. Find a position that feels best for you. You may have to widen your stance a little bit. And then looking through the left arm up towards the ceiling. Take 2 breaths. Exhale, ground the right hand back onto the floor. Inhale, look in between the hands. Step the right foot forward. Right knee stacked on top of the right ankle, pressing back through the left heel. Inhale, carry the torso all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Imagine that you're moving the feet towards one another, but the feet don't actually move, so the inner thighs engage. Draw the navel in, soften the tops of the shoulders, soften the neck. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Take the left arm forward, right arm back. Place the right hand onto the low back. Inhale, carry the left arm up towards the ceiling. Keep bending into the right knee. Maybe the gaze looks up towards the left hand, or the gaze can look down towards the floor. Take 2 breaths. Inhale, come back through center, left arm forward, right arm back. Good. Now carry both arms up overhead. Bring the spine back to neutral. Exhale, release the left heel onto the floor. Open up the arms. Right arm forward, left arm back. Look down at the feet and see if the right heel is in line with the left inside of the left foot. Bending into the right knee. Right knee should be tracking towards the middle of the right toes. Exhale, windmill the arms, ground the hands onto the mat. Lift the left heel off of the floor. Right knee still bent, grounding into the left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Two breaths. Exhale, ground the right hand onto the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left into your plank. Pressing back through both heels. Legs are straight or knees released onto the mat. As you exhale, nice and slow, pike your hips, downward dog. When you get there, we'll take a second in down dog. Take 3 deep, full breaths. Make any small movements that you may need to make in this position. Find what feels nice for you. Listen to your body. Take the feet a little bit wider, grounding into the right hand. Take the left hand on the outside of the right thigh, knee, calf, or ankle. Take the gaze to look underneath the right armpit. As you exhale, ground the left hand onto the floor. Inhale, look in between the hands. Step the left foot forward. Grounding into the left foot, left knee bent. Press back through the right heel. Gather your strength. Inhale, carry the torso all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead. Finding your position on this side. Feet are still hip-width apart. Now imagine that you're moving the feet together without actually moving them. Inner thighs engage. Draw the navel in. Soften the neck. Check in with the left knee. Allow the left knee to be moving towards the middle of the left toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting towards the left. Take the right arm forward, left arm back. Exhale, take the left hand on the low back. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep bending into the left knee. Be mindful to not go super far back in this position. You want to be mindful of your low back. Twisting through the thoracic spine. Inhale, allow the arms to come back, right arm forward, left arm back. Slowly and carefully take the arms back up overhead, bring the spine back through center. Exhale, release the right heel onto the mat, open up the arms, left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Checking in with the feet, left heel is in line with the inside of the right foot. Right foot is in at a 45-degree angle. Gaze looking over the left fingertips. Stack the shoulders on top of the hips. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the arms, ground the hands onto the mat, lift the right heel off of the floor. Keep bending into the left knee. Ground the right hand or fingertips onto the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, twisting. Gaze looking up towards the ceiling, or you can take the gaze to look down towards the mat. Find what feels best for your neck. One more breath. Exhale, ground the left hand onto the floor. Soft bend in the right knee. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Fold forward over the legs. Soften everything forward. Let go of any holding in the face, in the jaw, or in the neck. You can have a soft bend in the knees. Feet are hip width apart. Ground deeply into both feet. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Hands are on the front of the shins. Nice long spine. Good. Now exhale, bend into the knees. Inhale, carry the arms up overhead. Sit down into an imaginary chair. Most of your weight is in the heels. Imagine that you have a block in between the inner thighs. Squeeze that imaginary block. Hinge from the hips. Allow the natural curve in the lumbar spine to stay there. Take the palms together in front of the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting towards the left. Take the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Grounding the hands into one another, left elbow moving up towards the ceiling. Keep sitting down into your chair. Look down at your knees. Make sure that the knees are in line with one another. Couple breaths here. Inhale, come back through center, reach the arms up overhead. See if you can sit down a little bit lower. Exhale, take the palms together in front of the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Take the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Look down at the knees. Allow the knees to be in line with one another, hips level. Keep pressing the hands into one another. Right elbow moving up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Inhale, come back through center. Take the arms back up overhead. Stay in your seated position. Take 2 breaths. Feel the body working. As you exhale, slowly fold forward over the legs. Soften everything forward. Bend the knees as much as you have to. Ground the hands onto the floor. Step the right foot back and the left foot back. As you exhale, release the knees onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Move the legs out of the way so you can sit down onto your glutes. Come all the way onto your back. When you get there, hug the knees in towards the chest. Exhale, release the feet onto the mat. Cross the right leg on top of the left. Take the arms into a T position. Palms turn up to face the ceiling or palms ground onto the floor, whatever feels best for your shoulders. Grounding into the left foot. Scooch the sit bones towards the right side of your mat. Exhale, release the knees all the way down towards the left. You can take the gaze, look over the right fingertips if that feels okay for your neck. Bring the neck back to neutral if it's not already there. Take the left hand on the inside of the right knee and help your legs back up through center. Uncross the right leg from the left. Sway the knees from left to right before we go to the opposite side. Little windshield wiper action. Awesome. Pausing at center, cross the left leg on top of the right. Grounding into the right foot, scooch the hips towards the left side of your mat. Exhaling, release the knees down towards the right. Maybe the gaze looks over the left fingertips. Maybe you place a block or a pillow underneath the knees. Find your posture. Find what feels best for you. Focus on taking 3 breaths. Bring the neck back to neutral if it's not already there. Place the right hand on the inside of the left knee. Help guide the legs back through center. Uncross the left leg from the right. Release the arms down towards your torso. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Knees can stay bent, feet grounded on the mat for some extra support on the back. Or release the legs all the way down onto the floor. Close the eyes or allow the gaze to be soft. Give yourself permission to rest. Slowly begin to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. And whenever it feels right for you, you can move on to your day or evening. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it.